Here's a beautiful 1997 Fender tweed case, and inside is something very cool. It is this, a Quilt Top Ultra. The Ultra guitars were really a kind of a special guitar. They were the highest end, or I refer to it on my website as the crowning act of Fender when it came to Stratocasters next to Custom Shop. In fact, you won't find Custom Shop like this anymore. I don't know why they don't make it. It seems like they're kind of doing a lot of relic work. But the Ultra came with a blue lace sensor, has a 1950s kind of sound, so it's a little darker than the golds. The golds are really bright and chimey. This guitar takes distortion really good. You can play Santana type music on it, and blues, just really great. Gold in the center, which is that 1950s sound I was just mentioning, and two red lace sensors, which are really hot humbuckers that you can run with the mini switch, the back one, or both of these in series, or the front one. And the 5-way switch is a super switch, so that when you go to the middle position, you basically have the neck and the bridge. So when you're in the middle position, you can blend the neck and the bridge and select this little selector and get a large variety of tones. Of course, there's a TBX, and Fender wired that to all the pickups, and then this tone controls for the upper pickup right here. Look at the abalone inlays on this, and the ebony fretboard. This guitar is basically unplayed. It's a really super nice guitar, but you don't find black ebony like this anymore. The guitar builders are having a real hard time getting it. Now they're going to a lot more dark with brown streaks in it. This has got an LSR roller for the strings, chrome plated Schaller tuners, and this guitar doesn't have a scratch or a ding or anything on it. It's just beautiful. Look at the quilt on this thing. The only reason I'm selling this is I've got two of them, and the back of the neck is perfect. This basically is an unplayed guitar. Inside the case, you find all kinds of goodies. You find a brand new Fender strap, and then there is some guitar picks, some hex wrenches, the owner's manuals, hang tags for like a Fender bumper hang tag, and brand new unopened polishing cloth and warranty cards, and some other paperwork in there. You could look at the pictures on Facebook and see all of those. Now, I want to talk to you about quilts a little bit. Fender only put this on mostly custom shop guitars, and if you see it today, it's a custom shop guitar. There's a lot of different kinds of flames. There is the bird's eye maple type of flame. There's a blister, and this is really close to a blister type top. And then there's the quilt top flame. There's a regular, what they call maple flame. And then there's tiger stripe flame, and I've got some Ultras here that have that. There's the pinstripe flame, and then what they call the fiddleback, which is kind of something you don't see very often. But the Ultras were really quite a phenomenal guitar. They were made from 1990 to 1997, actually right up into the first month of 1998, but they were discontinued at the end of 1997. Look at these different Ultras here. They came in a lot of different colors, various different colors for different years, but there was also the real hard to find Firestorm Ultras that were out there, and I've got a couple of those tucked away. And then a lot of different colors like Crimson Burst and Blue Burst, and then Antique Burst was a common one. If you look at these different Ultras I have here, these are phenomenal. In fact, you can see the one Ultra that I have for sale here in this lineup. But they came in a lot of different really cool colors like Blue Burst, Crimson Burst. I don't have any Blue Burst in stock. I have one on the way right now. But one of my favorite colors, the early Blue Burst, had a black around the edge, and then blue maple flame on top. A lot of times a tiger stripe or just regular flame tops on those. But these are really gorgeous, and I just love the way this abalone looks. It's a real genuine abalone inlays on it. They change color depending on which way you look at it. Quite a phenomenal guitar. Somebody's going to be really happy when they get this. And this guitar, it plays so nice. The action's super low, no buzzing, and it's silky smooth. Really hasn't seen any playtime, I would say. There's only one anomaly with this, and I took this guitar apart just to look inside, just to double check. You'll see there's a little white plug right here. Now, normally what would happen is that Fender mounted these with 2 holes here and 1 hole here, but I think they ran out of the little clips that join these 2 pickups. And so rather than slowing down production, they just drilled it for 4 screws, and then they put this little form-fitting plug in here. And I looked inside the guitar. When I took this apart, I could tell it's never been opened up, so I'm sure this came from Fender that way. And they probably, like I said, they didn't want to hold up production, so what they ended up doing was just drilling 2 holes and mounting them separately like that, and plugging this little hole. There's a little metal clip that goes in here. That little metal clip looks like this. And these are actually 2 independent pickups that are strapped side by side. So this is not a true humbucker. This is a Fender dually. And sometime in one of my videos, I'll talk a little bit more about that in detail. So it came from Fender this way. The solder joints were untouched. I could tell this guitar has never been opened up. All the insides are untampered. So that's kind of an interesting anomaly. And you can't even really see it with it. It's a beautiful guitar.